Hey there, Pyromaniacs. There seems to be a lot of games going open world lately. After Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, it seemed to have revitalized interest in the open world formula, and now it seems like we can't escape the things. It feels like every couple of days a new classic game series is announcing that they're jumping on the open world bandwagon, while lifting a lot from the formula that Breath of the Wild popularized. Funny thing is, this is not the first time that the video game industry caught open world fever. After the release of Grand Theft Auto 3, there was a massive push from companies to cash in on the hot new open world sandbox trend. From Destroy All Humans to Jak and Daxter to freaking Final Fight of all things, everyone wanted a piece of that delicious Grand Theft Auto pie. And some were definitely done better than others. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Final Fight. Today, I want to focus on one of the more interesting games to come from this era. Strap in, because we're blazing right into Crackdown. Crackdown has quite the interesting history behind it. The game was the brainchild of one David Jones, the founder of a little company known as DMA Design, also known as Rockstar North, also known as the company behind Grand Theft freaking Auto. Jones ended up leaving DMA after the company was bought out by Take-Two, and founded yet another studio, Real-Time Worlds. After their formation, Real-Time Worlds immediately got started on their first game, APB. Oh man, I'm gonna have to talk about APB on this channel at some point, won't I? But since APB was taking a bit too long in the oven, they decided to work out a deal with Xbox to publish another project they were working on in the meantime. And that project was Crackdown. Released as an Xbox 360 exclusive in February 2007 and was a massive success, thanks in no small part to the fact that buying the game also granted you access to the Halo 3 multiplayer beta. You know, just a chance to play one of the most anticipated games of the generation just a few months before release? No big deal. The game takes place in the futuristic Pacific City, where everything is run by three criminal syndicates: the Mexican-themed Muertos, the Ukrainian-themed Volk, and the Honda Civic-themed Shijin Corporation. To combat these gangs, the city's law enforcement commissioned the organization known only as the Agency to deploy their cybernetically augmented agents, in hopes of putting a stop to the wave of crime ravaging Pacific City. At face value, this game plays like your typical GTA-like open-world sandbox game. Drive around a city, wreak havoc, get notoriety, which makes more people want to find and kill you, die, repeat, endless loop of chaotic fun. But this game actually has a few interesting twists that make it stand out above its competition. The most notable feature about Crackdown, and the thing most people remember it for, is its leveling and experience system. Scattered throughout the city are ways to earn skill orbs, which can level up one of 5 skills. Those skills being agility, driving, explosives, strength, and firearms. Pretty self-explanatory. The skill orbs almost give the game a collectathon platformer feel, jumping from rooftop to rooftop, searching for collectibles, and completing challenges to progress through the game. Something else that's really cool about this game that sets it apart is that it's completely non-linear. The game is set up like Mega Man or the original Legend of Zelda in the sense that, while there is a recommended path to beat the game, it doesn't set you on a direct course. Your objective in this game is to take out all the gang generals to weaken the organizations enough to be able to kill the kingpins. But if you want, you can go right for the kingpin and, well, you'll most likely die, but it's really cool that it gives you the option. You can take out the generals in any order you want, in any way that you want. For this reason, I actually think that Crackdown was surprisingly ahead of its time. The game gives you a shocking level of freedom that for the time was unprecedented for the open world genre. I've seen a lot of people in recent years claim that Crackdown was never all that great and only sold as well because of its connection to Halo. And while I do agree that it wouldn't have sold as much without help from Big Brother Master Chief, I do think this game holds its own as a fun and engaging experience. In 2019, Crackdown and its sequel Crackdown 2 and their DLCs went completely free to play on the Xbox Marketplace. So if you own an Xbox console and haven't played this game, then there's really no better time than right now to give them a try, and I highly recommend you do. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then leave a like and become a Pyromaniac yourself by subscribing. Until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.